Okay, everybody, I'm going to make an English trifle. We're starting with Bird's custard, the most delicious custard powder. I'm going to take 6 tablespoons, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 6 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give it a good mix together. In case you're wondering, I'm using organic sugar. That's why it doesn't look white. Now I'm going to add a little bit of milk to this mixture, and I'm going to stir it and make a paste. Now, you want to really stir this well because you don't want there to be any lumps. Once it's completely mixed together, we're going to add this to milk that will be on the stove. I'm going to use 4 cups of milk on the stove, and I will add this in, stirring constantly on a low heat, actually a medium heat, until the custard is thickened. So the way that you measure this is you use tablespoons of the custard powder, and you add the same amount of tablespoons of sugar. So in other words, I'm making sort of a large batch of custard right now. I've used 6 tablespoons of the Bird's custard powder and 6 tablespoons of sugar. I've then added milk to that to make a paste, and then I've added the paste into the milk that's on the stove. I've added 4 cups of milk to the stove, and I'm going to see as this gets hot how thick it becomes, because I may need to add more milk or more of the paste. Now you can see that the custard is a beautiful consistency, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this custard and I'm going to put it into a bowl and cover it with saran wrap, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator so that it gets to be like a cold custard. Okay, so I'm going to pour it into this bowl. I'm going to cover it with saran wrap so that a crust does not form on the top. And I'm going to put this into the refrigerator until it gets nice and chilled and set. See, you actually want the plastic to touch the top of the custard before you put it into the refrigerator. The next step in making a trifle is that you're going to slice a pound cake into slices, as so. You're going to take each slice of pound cake and you're going to spread some jam, strawberry jam, onto each slice of pound cake. We're going to start to build our trifle. I'm taking the pound cake with the jam and I'm going to put it into the trifle dish, like so. And I'm literally going to line the dish in the pound cake. Do you see how I'm lining the dish so that the pound cake is covering the bottom? Now I'm going to add sweet sherry on top of the pound cake. Just a bit of sweet sherry, like so. Then I'm going to add a layer of fruit cocktail. This is fruit cocktail that is in its own juices. You can use it if it's got syrup, whatever you prefer. Okay, then I'm going to add a layer of the custard. Now I'm adding a layer of custard. And I'm going to just smooth that out. On top of the custard, I'm going to put a layer of fresh strawberries and fresh raspberries. And here are the coming in with the raspberries. And then we're going to add a layer of whipped cream. Once that layer of whipped cream is on, I'm going to go back and add another layer of the pound cake and repeat the process once more. More of the strawberries, the raspberries, another layer of custard, and then on top of this, the whipped cream. All of this will go into the refrigerator overnight and settle. That lovely sweet sherry will seep into the fruit and the cake, and it is quite a scrumptious dessert. Here we have the trifle all complete. So now you know how to make a very traditional English trifle. Isn't it beautiful? It's a delicious thing. Andrea Norman, Twigs and Things.